So how are you guys, and welcome back to the channel. You join me on this frosty morning from Cosford Royal Air Museum here in Shifnal. Thought I'd come and check it out today, see if there's anything new around here. I have done a few vlogs around here before in the past, but I thought I'd come and check it out. Sorry about my voice, I've got a bit of a cold and I'm losing my voice a little bit. The staff are absolutely fantastic around here. It's only £7.50 per parking, and that's all you have to pay, otherwise it's free. I'd like to thank each and every one of you for subscribing to the channel, liking our videos, commenting. I never expected to get over 1k subscribers, but I do appreciate each and every one of you. So come on, let's take a journey around Cosford Royal Air Museum. Enjoy the vlog, guys. So guys, around here, Cosford Royal Air Museum, it is broken up into different hangars. You've got 4 different hangars and then a 5th, including the reception area. So I'm going to tell you a little bit more as we go around. We're going to just enter the first hangar now, which is RAF Stories, the first 100 years, 1918 to 2018. So guys, we've just entered the first hangar, which is First World War in the air. So this hangar is War in the Air. So let's go and check this out, see what we can see around here on the First World War. So guys, as you can see in front here, we've got the classic Spitfire from World War One, the Battle of Britain, 1940, classic Spitfire, more or less what won us the war basically. Just love these Spitfires, so iconic. So this one is a Supermarine Spitfire Mark 1. So guys, I'm still in the first hangar, but as you can see in front of you, you've got different things to do. You've got the Falcons parachute display team there, simulator over there, and they do a 4D experience which you can pre-book, or I think you can book on the day. So this one you see in front here is an Orca Hurricane Mark II. And these was all from the First World War, this hangar that we are in at the moment. You can see where the gunner would have sat in the back there, look, with the guns on. I don't think I'd fancy going up in this. So guys, this aircraft that you see in front of you was an experimental aircraft program between 1986 to 1991. You could see how the aircraft was coming along and being more modernised. This one was a supersonic research aircraft. This one. As you can see, they do have lots of plaques dotted around, so you can learn about all the history. And they do have lots of staff on hand as well to explain stuff to you. But if you haven't come to Cosford Royal Air Museum, highly recommend getting yourselves down here and check all these great aircrafts out. It's amazing to see them up close. But I do advise pre-booking because it gets pretty busy on the weekend. The weekday is not too bad. So we are going to enter the next hangar now, which is after the battle. The Battle of Britain has been seen as a campaign fought by British pilots in the skies over Kent and London. So we are going to go into Hangar 2 now. So guys, I've just come up to these, check these gun turrets out. See inside how it would have been, how you would have been on there. So guys, just check inside this next aircraft. Look at this. Zoom in, look at that. Look at the engineering that's gone into that. It's pretty cool, that is. And that is on this aircraft here, this big one, what you can see. So guys, how cool is it to come around here and check out all the old planes? Highly recommend getting yourself down here, come and check them out for yourselves. Lots of old war planes, different aeroplanes. And in the newer hangar, they have got some army tanks as well. So there's lots of different things to see here. They've got a big cafe, which you can go in, eat or have a drink. Highly recommend get yourselves down here. So just check this engine out. Look at the sheer scale of it. Look at the pistons, how big they are. This was off at Avro Lincoln, which is the aeroplane here you can see. But just the sheer scale of it. Monster of an engine. Let's have a closer look at these pistons. Look at that. So I'm guessing there was one, two, looks like there was 4 of these engines on this aircraft. 1, 2, yeah, because there's 4 propellers. So 4 of these engines that powered this aircraft here. So a little bit more information for you. Each engine was 1,710 horsepower. Top speed of this aircraft was 319 miles per hour at 19,000 feet. So this aircraft you see in front here was a heavily armed German jet fighter. Imagine this would have been quite light and nimble, to be honest, by the design of it. So guys, just check out this Orca Siddeley. Similar to a Harrier jump jet. It was designed for short takeoffs. So guys, I've just made my way at that hangar. I'm going to be entering the big hangar now, which is my favourite one. It's got lots of army tanks in here and different things like that. I think this is the Cold War one. Cold War hangar. So I'm going to have a look around here. Go and check this one out with me. So guys, I've just made my way into the next hangar, which is the Cold War hangar, which is the newest hangar which they have built. And as I said, this one's my favourite. There's lots of interactive things in this one. Lots of army tanks, stuff like that. Cuban Missile Crisis, interactive, it's going to talk about that in here. As you can see, we've got the countdown there. And I'm just going to take a seat. And we'll have a little listen to what it's got to say. The Cuban Missile Crisis.
October 1962. Confronts the Soviet representative with evidence of offensive weapons in Cuba.
Let me ask you one simple question. Do you, Ambassador Doran, deny that the USSR has placed and is placing medium and intermediate range missiles and sights in use? Yes or no? I'm prepared to wait for my answer until hell freezes over. That's your decision.
26th of October, Friday.
Even if the blockade works, what about the missiles already in Cuba? The US reconsiders plans for invasion. A letter from Khrushchev. The Soviets will dismantle the missiles if the US promises never to invade. President Kennedy's brother, Bobby, meets Dobrynin, the Russian ambassador, who now says there can be no deal without missiles in Turkey.
So guys, that was the Cuban Missile Crisis. A little look at it.
Kennedy, and this is more or less agreed.
So guys, we're still in the Cold War hangar. Just check out these missiles. All these are missiles lined all up along here. Air-to-air missile, anti-ship missile, another air-to-air missile. Just check out the sheer scale of this air-to-surface nuclear standoff bomb. Look at that. Nuclear standoff bomb. So I'm just making my way along the Cold War hangar. Got lots of planes suspended off the ceiling in here. So in this Cold War hangar, you've got an upstairs and you've got a downstairs. And they've actually got a cafe as well downstairs that you can sit in. But if I make my way along this bridge, just check out that plane suspended from the ceiling. Just look at all these planes suspended from the ceiling and the metal beams. The sheer scale of this hangar is on another level. So guys, I'm just making my way downstairs in the Cold War hangar to have a look what's down here and check it out. So as I just said, I have come downstairs in the Cold War hangar to have a look down here. Just check this tank out. You don't get the sheer scale to actually come and see it live. Just look at the inside of this army tank. The bench seats where you would have sat. They look very comfortable, does it? Another little army tank. RAF regiment. Here's a bit of history. Light armoured tank reconnaissance vehicle. This armoured class with the reconnaissance vehicle is part of a family of tracked light armoured vehicles built for the British Army during the 1970s. So this is from the 1970s, guys. Another different type of tank. These are vehicles. East German saloon car. 1957 to 1991. This is out of Harry Potter, right? This one that flew. Looks like it. Just look at that. The old seat. A wooden handle. Buy now, new stock coming soon. Sure everybody recognises this. Classic Mini. Yeah, look, it's even got the tax disc on. 28 for the second 06. Another classic Beetle. Look at that. It's gleaming. Paintwork's amazing on there. What year is this from? The People's Car. Began briefly in 1939. This one's got a tax disc on as well. Who remembers these old tax discs in the car? I do. 31st to the 10th, 06. Iconic classic Beetle. Lovely orange, that is. Gleaming. And then the classic Mini. I know my granddad will probably be watching this vlog. And he did used to work at the Rover. I'm sure he used to make the on the production line for the parts for the minis, I'm sure he did. Austin, Mini. He certainly recognised this. He used to be on the production line at Rover. And I'm sure he used to produce these ones. That's a lovely colour, that is. And this was in production from 1959 to 2000, 100 miles per hour. Or too slow there. The Mini was launched in 1959 to compete with the popular bubble car. So guys, I'm still in the Cold War hangar, which is the newest hangar, as I explained earlier. There's an upstairs and a downstairs. I'm currently downstairs at the moment. Can't stress how much there is enough to see around here. And the history is amazing. Army tanks, cars, helicopters, fighter jets, everything. I just love coming round here. I'm always amazed every time, even though I've been round here lots of times. I'm still amazed by these aircrafts. The history and everything and interactive stuff is just great. So if you are into your aircrafts, anything like that, war, anything, get yourselves down here, check it out.
Their increasingly advanced radar, defensive systems, night vision equipment made them the world's most advanced special operations and search and rescue helicopters. Was that a field job between they can reach long kilometers. And if you look at all the variants of the 53 end to end.
So guys, I'm still having a wander in the Cold War hangar at the bottom. Just going to go into this interactive booth, shall we call it. There's a few of these around where you can watch the screen. It tells you some history on the wars, or should I say the Cold War. So I've just came across this, the mobile pump unit. So I'm guessing this was the Army's fire engine, basically. Yeah, but old Army fire truck, check that
This
out.
is a visitor announcement. Please walk those visitors to the open. Thank you.
So I'm guessing this was the Berlin War.
Using all available airfields in Western months. In the first 3 days, 500 landings were achieved. But with the aid of the United States Air Force, the number of flights rose by October to 600 per day. Using the harsh instruments of the blockade. And indeed,
Nice army tank.
in Berlin. There must be agreements. The master German
Another type of army tank. Look at this, the old Land Rover, Series 1, with a VIP platform. It's a bit dark here. But yeah, old Land Rover. Look at that. So guys, I'm just coming to the gift shop. There's a gift shop here. All the different tops you can purchase. For the kids as well. Spitfire top. Different toys for the kids here. Them jackets are cool for the kids, are they? So guys, pretty good gift shop here. Quite a lot of range. This is in the Cold War hangar at the bottom. Even got some war books here. Dam busters. Flights into the night. So yeah, lots of variety in this gift shop. Typical price, as you would imagine. So guys, I've just made my way out to the Cold War hangar. I love it in that hangar. It's the newest hangar that's been built. I love all the stuff in there in the history of the Cold War. But I'm just making my way to Hangar 1 now, which if you go the way I have, basically the last hangar. So I'm going to go and check out in here, see what we come to. So here we go guys, into the last hangar, or the first hangar, whichever way you come around. Transport, training, engines, missiles and art gallery. So come on, let's make our way in. Falklands conflict, 1982. Got some pretty lights around here and all. Fairchild Argus 2 aircraft. Just check out this helicopter on this platform. Check out that exhaust. That's huge. That helicopter there is massive. That must be for transporting soldiers, I should imagine. Yeah, but the aircrafts in this hangar, they are quite big in here. There's an Harrier jump jet, I think. Take a look at that in a minute. Yeah, so guys, this is an Orca Siddeley Harrier GR.3. This Harrier was first stationed in the West Germany during the Cold War to deter the invasion by the Soviet Union. But in 1982, it was sent to the Falkland Islands to reinforce the British task force. Look at that. The payload on it. We might need these again if we go into war with Russia. Let's just take a look at this helicopter. Sheer scale of it. The controls here. Look at that. But I think this would have been used for dropping off supplies and soldiers. Parachuting, I should imagine. Just look at the routers on that and the blades. Just check out this Rolls-Royce engine. How big that is. Nearly all the engines was made by Rolls-Royce. Get a little bit more information. 3-shaft eye bypass ratio turbine fan. But yeah, the sheer scale of these, huge. So here's a pan round of the hangar. This is called Hangar 1. But if you come the other way, it's basically the last hangar. Because nobody comes this way around. It's open from 10 daily. So if you did want to get yourselves down here, come and check it out for yourselves. I covered these before, just look at all these engines. Another Rolls-Royce engine. I mean, the work that goes into these engines, building them. As I said, nearly all of these are made by Rolls-Royce. Look at the size of this one here. Let's go and check this out. See what it's got to say about it. If somebody stops pulling the chair around. Conway, 17 Mark 201, Rolls-Royce. Twin spool, axial flow, bypass turbojet. Entered service 1962. So it was made for service in 1962. So I don't know about anybody else, but I certainly wouldn't fancy going up in the air in this one here. Look at that. It looks like cardboard to me. How would you fit in there? It must have been slim. Was this the Chinese ones? Have a look. Hawker Signet, light sporting aeroplane, 1924 to 1929. Yeah, but I wouldn't fancy going up in the air in that. With a little engine on the front. Oh guys, here's another little light aircraft. Reminds me of that cartoon I used to watch when I was younger, with Pippin in the dog. Come fly with me. But yeah, that's what that reminds me of. I think it was a similar aircraft. Yeah, so guys, it's a Scottish aviation bulldog. Little light aircraft. I don't think I fancy going up in any of these, to be honest. So guys, I'm going to call that a wrap for round here, Cosford Royal Air Museum. Thoroughly enjoyed my visit today. Staff are always brilliant and friendly. Always lots to see around here, lots of history. So do get yourselves around here, guys. It's only £7.50 to park, and that's it. So come check it out for yourself. Cosford Royal Air Museum. Catch you later, guys.